Greetings and salutations to all you folks out there. We're back around with some more Shortest Trip to Earth in the Tigerfish. Now, it's been a couple of days since I've played. I'm gonna have to take a little bit of a refresher here. Sorry for the little bit of a break, but hopefully we can dive right in and not absolutely slaughter ourselves with some poor decision making that is more characteristic of this than I would actually prefer. Anyway, let's take a look at our ship. We have, well, quite some crew numbers increasing now. We do have 458 organics. We just came through the final fight of the sector, killing that big baddie and getting a couple of very nice little pieces of equipment along the way. So let's go ahead and we're going to heal up our crew. We've got an overwhelming abundance of organics, and I think that that is as good an excuse as any to make sure that everybody's topped off. Nobody's in any danger of dying, especially the lovely Bzwr, because yeah, he has single-handedly saved our ship multiple times so far, and I would prefer to keep him around to continue doing so. I'm also going to heal up my bots. They're not terribly damaged. We're going to burn 80 synthetics to bring them back up to speed. I think that'll be enough to get us through at least the first few encounters of the following sectors. An interesting conversation I actually saw this morning on the forums was someone asking about whether or not it's worth it to actually repair bots. I would say generally speaking it is, but their question was in context of the DIY repair suite, which is a bit more of a finicky thing to think about. So I'm going to kind of ramble through my thoughts on this very quickly, which can hopefully help you guys if you're thinking about how resources interconnect in this game, like how to think about value propositions. So I know, right? Starting off a video with a lovely little bit of math and economy. It's great. We're going to store this. We're going to take a look at what exactly I'm talking about. This would be the, well, I can't craft one right now, but the drone repair DIY, and also its equivalent, the medbay DIY. The problem with the drone repair DIY, which is what actually we had to start with on this ship, and has been a component on several of the other ships in my experience, it takes 20 synthetics to repair each damaged HP of a bot. So this bot right here with 24 HP would take 480 synthetics to repair if you went, well, 460 from 1 HP. You can't literally kill the bot down to 0 HP and then heal it, but you get what I mean. So when you're using the DIY, which takes 20, unless you are desperate to keep this bot alive and you want to heal it up to like 8-ish HP so it can survive a single random hit and not die, I would actually just let this bot die and buy another one. They're not terribly uncommon and they're not terribly expensive. They're going to be like 250 to 300 credits. And when you go to a store, you can always sell synthetics for one. There's a few stores you may run into where you can get 2, but it's pretty rare. They're basically directly equivalent to a credit. So essentially, you're paying 230 credits, quote unquote, 230 synthetics, to repair this from 1 HP, which is the same price or cheaper than buying a new one. So if you have this drone repair station, which uses 10, always repair this drone. It's worth it. But if you have the DIY, you kind of have a little bit more difficult of a choice. If it's one of the higher tier drones like this one, I would always repair it even if it is that expensive, because these are very hard to find and they are incredibly useful. But for the lower tier stuff like these guys, forget about it. You don't need that on your plate. 180 credits to repair this from 1 HP is not worth it. You can buy another one of these for 120 credits at any given drone store, and there are plenty of them. So as you're going through the game, just kind of watch for patterns like that and try to anticipate how much things are going to cost versus how much you have to spend on them at this exact moment in time. And it'll help you a lot as you're going through to improve your chances of actually finishing a run. Okay, so with that out of the way, we're going to turn on our other laser because that gives us... No, it does not. I thought that decreased our asteroid collision chance, but I was sadly mistaken. I am, though, going to save it with everything turned on. We don't have any ammo for our gun, so that's kind of sad. Let's let's actually swap that out. We can go ahead and burn. If I want to do synthetics, I don't know that I want to do synthetics. I also don't have enough power to run that one. Oof. We're getting into some interesting territory on optimization of our ship because I just don't have enough power to do what I want to do. Let's leave it on the stock configuration that we have for now, and let's just move on to the next sector because we got a perk. Sowing the seeds of generosity in the past, you've arrived to harvest in abundance on future runs. That is going to be one of well, actually we'll talk about it when we get there. There are certain perks that you can unlock using fate points that actually affect all future runs after that point. Very handy to pick up relatively early. All right, we're going to go level manual ups and we'll put that off a little bit. We've reached the outer edge of Earth Alliance space. Historic data shows this sector should have several Earth hegemony. I have read that word a ton of times and I don't actually know how to pronounce it. Somebody in the comments correct me on that one because that is yeah, the Earth government mining and refueling outposts, but there's none. I'm afraid we lost this sector to the squids, and some of their forces might still be in the area. So, on the squids, excuse me, what can you, there we go, what can you tell me about the squids? I don't know any more about the squid than we learned from our last disastrous diplomatic encounter. I suspect their emperor is clinically insane and has complete control over their military and the entire squid civilization. Perhaps we can obtain more info from Earth sources as they've been fighting the squid for over 5 years now. Active war zones are full of conflict remains, active minefields, shipwrecks. Most importantly, wars usually attract slaver fleets. So, since we're going to be going up against slavers, that means that we're going to have a ton of boarding parties. So that is going to be something to not so much look forward to as over-prepare for and attempt to stop in its tracks. Biomium colonies. The surface of this lifeless planet is covered with a patch of biomium crystals. These crystals are actually colonies of organic but inert nanobots that were spread around the universe by precursors thousands of years ago for unknown reasons. Terraforming. We could collect the nanobots and refine them into organics. Now, we're pretty good on organics. I'm going to go ahead and collect them, though, because there isn't an option here that is going to give me a fate point, only to come back later. So I might as well take the resources and we can get on out of here. We've got a jump gate to the Hetos, I think, system. Where is that at? Right down here, where we have ship repairs. There's a trade signal up here, though. I think we're gonna go jump, 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 and then take the gate down to Hetos, unless we can do a fairly fuel efficient trip from Shawnee to Fall. That's gonna be a bit different of a question, though. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Let's go ahead and jump. Hopefully, there's the jam. Yep, I see it. Oh, nope. Load all, not save all. Slaver ships approaching. We are misunderstood. Serving us is a privilege as we teach our servants to overcome their love of self. That just seems like you want them to love you, which is a bit selfish. This is completely necessary for spiritual purification. Or something like that. I'm glad you hold your beliefs so sincerely. You must be in a subservient position to see this truth. We will ensure that for you. Alright, so let's take stock of our ships here. Usually slavers are under-equipped, would be the best way to put that. They tend to run very old, very poor weaponry, and then rely on very high combat skill people crossing the void to enter your ship. But it appears that most of these guys are fairly low HP. So I don't think that'll be too much of an issue, actually. EMP, microcannon, and a laser. So they're going to drop our shield in one firing cycle. That's a bit unfortunate, but I don't think that it's going to harm us too terribly. Let's just go ahead and let's try to shut down one of these to begin with. Do that. And then I am going to swap out at the start of combat. Once this once this drops, these shield disruptors are not actually that useful. And these only have 7 shields, so we're going to be in a pretty good place as far as dropping the shield quickly and efficiently goes. I think I'm going to go ahead and mount the Gatling gun. Honestly, I don't really want to be spending synthetics, but it's only 2 synthetics per firing cycle, so I feel like it's worth it. Let's go ahead and just spray and pray across this ship and see exactly how well this gun does. There's the fire bombs coming in, as we saw. This point defense, holy smokes, this point defense is fantastic. I'm actually going to mount, that is a 0.9. I'm going to mount a second point defense in place of the sensors. Charging up the FTL 26. I'm going to go ahead and change the lasers over to block that, so we make sure to get the... Oh dear. That got killed before, or damaged rather, before it could actually come online, and we're getting stunned more. There goes the enemy ship, so we need to shift our focus. Let's get the reactors with the closer lasers, and then spray and pray with the Gatling. Thank you very much. Zwir, I need you to move before you get absolutely shreked. We've got a lot of damaged bots right now, but thankfully our more tanky ones have done the majority of the damage catching. Come on, come on. We'll be fine. 36 synthetics, everything is healed, so as long as we don't take damage to another component, we'll be okay. And there... Oh no, that wasn't the kill shot. We got 1 damage left. That'll do it. Good dealio. Fantastic. Salvage complete. 3 modules. These are probably going to be really poor modules. Yeah. But we get 2 synthetics, or 2 exotics, 25 synthetics, and 60 fuel from scrapping some of these things. So, yeah, we'll be able to make some moolah here. I'm actually going to hang on to this converted mini cannon. We're kind of getting a bit full on storage at the moment, but I am on board with this proposition. Let's go ahead and grab... I'm going to load back up on our economy stuff. Let's go ahead and grab our bots and repair those while we have the synthetics to spend. I want to keep those repaired as best we can. Net gain, actually. We're fine. We're fine on synthetics. I think we were down to 80 before, so even after healing up, that encounter was profitable for us, though we did take... we took a little bit of damage. That's not the greatest. Let's go ahead and heal up our 2 organic beings as well. Funny how, like... I don't know. I'm spending roughly the same amount of resources. I am spending the same amount of resources per HP for both of these, so caretaking the crew versus the synthetic beings is actually kind of an equal value proposition for me right now. The ship does die if you lose all your human crew members. You have to have human crew members to continue, so that's something to bear in mind. But I kind of wish that you could just run a bot journey. It's a bit dangerous to do so, though. Let's go ahead and load this back up. Make sure that everybody is secure in their berths, and we will be fine. Let me make sure also we have no critical integrity damage, because I don't want to be catching on fire as we move through. Save that, and we're good. The only time I would recommend doing a full bot crew and only running 3 humans is if you have maximum bridge capability and also good self-defense and repair statistics, and you have all 3 on the bridge, which can still be highly dangerous. But if you can find 3 people that are high HP enough and with good enough stat lines, you can pull it off. But you sacrifice the pure epicness of having multiple top skill gunnery peoples that can drastically increase the accuracy of your weapon. Overall, humans are better, but you can do it with drones if you're in a pinch. Alright, that is a weapon slot. We got a weapon slot back here, I believe. So that is all the metal that we are going to be expending on our ship. We can go ahead and sell all the rest of this off then. Let's go ahead and... Oh no, there's no ship. That's gonna be... Oof. We'll sell off all the rest of this stuff, start building up a credit balance, and hopefully we'll be able to... Oh, come on, really? Why you gotta be so rude, man? Get away from me. Let me load up my crew. Alright, you can come at me now. 2 small unshielded ships. The pain removers. Well, I will have to remove you from your pain, good sir, because I think that that is the way that this is going to go. We're going to turn on our Gatling cannon, because that's kind of important after all. Wait for everybody to get to their crew stations. And we are going to slam the ever-living daylights out of this ship over here, because I would like it to cease to exist in this expanse of space that we call ours. Do I actually have people in the correct gunnery positions? I feel like I don't, but we're going to need to sort this relatively soon. I didn't want to, because as you go through the game, you pick up some more highly skilled people most of the time, and then you can kind of redevote your oh dear. Everyone bail on those duties and protect your stations. Go, 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 go. We're gonna take a lot of damage. Hello. Run, you're at 7 HP. No! Okay. That was not the greatest. We damaged 3 people on that. And we got no organics off of it, so we might actually be a bit low on organics when this is all said and done. That is going to be an armored solitary bridge, which is not exactly what I want right now, so we're going to scrap that. Although the armor would be nice. The higher evasion bonus from 2 people is definitely more important to me than the other things. I've also already got multiple FEO containers, so we're going to scrap that as well. Those can be really useful on some of the farming ships, but for our purposes right now, not great. That's going to be 1 plus 4 plus 6 HP, which is going to be 11 for 110 organics. That does leave us with enough, because right now we're only burning 4 traveling from place to place, thanks to that lovely shroom farm that we picked up much earlier in the campaign, actually. Was that in the first system that we picked this up? My goodness, we have definitely gotten some value out of that. Alright, let's go back. We're going to sort our combat roles before we go any further, because I do not want to keep tempting fate. So let's load this up, see what we got. You, my friend, I believe are, yes, my masterclass repairman. You are going to go for also masterclass repairman, but you are quite behind your fellow in skill point acquisition, which is not great. That is going to be almost to the maximum level possible. We're down close to 2 seconds. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so basically if you get a top tier shield dude, they half the reload time on your shield, which is just so good. So good. Also, gunnery skills are great. Gunnery skills are so great. We can also get a bit more combat effectiveness there. And also a little bit more range on le radar. Oh wait, no, hold on. That is bridge crew. Why are you... What? Why are you not on the bridge? Excuse me. You're supposed to be over here. Why you no do the thing? Okay, so we have saved our options. Everything looks pretty good. I think that will take us where we need to go. So we will load up this again. Power's off. Good, good, good. Everyone is stored and or gardening properly for -4. -4 per tick. That is crazy low. This is one of the most efficient runs with this ship that I have ever had. Not gonna lie. Usually you're burning way more stuff with this, but as we move forward, we're probably going to end up getting less efficient as time goes on, because we're going to be replacing more and more of our sustainability modules with combat modules. Oh, an internal bot was discovered. So we got 113 metal, 78 synthetics, and what do we get? What do we get? Come here, yo. Meepy CBD 9000. Ah, personal defense. Okay, cool. Cool. That is going to be quite useful moving through this game. I'm going to go ahead and snag that. And we're just going to leave him on combat duties forever and for always. 12 HP with a decent gunnery skill is not a thing that I'm going to pass up, especially when I don't have to feed him anything to keep him operational. Dang organic beings and their inefficiencies. Gas giant almost covered in plasma reactions. Would become a small star one day. Could become. And of course, there's nothing for us to find here except death. Well, that's a rather bleak outlook, but I suppose you have a right if everything is supposed to be exploitable for resources and whatnot. Let's go ahead and jump and see what awaits us in the next system. Unknown object detected. Metal. Okay. Looks like this one is pretty empty. Hasn't been looted. No active technology detected. That looks an awful lot like an A-Wing from Star Wars. Now that I'm looking at it a little bit more, I wonder if that's intentional. Oh! Oh, come on! Ship reactor was unstable because it exploded during our salvage operation. Some were caught in the blast, but all survived. So we took 1 HP damage across 7 people. I'm not going to worry about that right now because everybody should be relatively survivable. We're just going to move on. And we'll heal up at a later time. So fall is down here. 74 fuel is less than 2 jumps. So I'm going to go ahead and take it. We only burn 8 organics for the entire trip. Oh, this ship is stupid. Hold on. Load combat. Load combat. Ah! Burn as much time as we can. Please prospect the cyanide-based planet. There's nothing that could possibly go wrong with that. Prospecting the planet revealed the planet's surface layers contain trace amounts of exotic elements. Ecology-preserving mining operations need extra resources. However, easy strip mining could destroy 50% of the local ecosystem. We're going to strip mine. I don't have the organics to spend. I have injured crew members, and we have a good number of fate points, so I'm just going to take all of the resources I can. Planet-wide extinction! Oh dear, what have we done? Oh, our improved estimations show over half the species on this planet will be gone within a year. So that's 112 metals, 2 exotics, and 88 xenodata. Was it worth the price of an entire ecosystem? I think so. 10 active weapon systems on the approaching ships. It is a slaver clan, and they are going in for the kill. What do we got? What do we got? We've got 2 lasers. We've got an EMP ray gun. We have a rat vessel without the traditional ballistic mounts. That is an interesting choice. We have another EMP gun and a laser cannon, 3-barrel. This is the dangerous one right here. That is a railgun, an Imperial Gatling gun, quad shot, an attack cannon, and a 4-barrel laser with an EMP ray gun. This is going to be... oof. And it's 21 HP. Holy smokes. Yeah, so we're going to do some reactor targeting. Oh my goodness. Look how accurate this is. This ship has no evasion. This is amazing. Gonna hit the back end, try to get the engines and or some of the reactors in the rear. And basically we're just gonna try to disable this ship as quickly as possible because that is going to be a gigantic pain in the buttocks. Also, I am going to take this lovely opportunity to replace everything I can with a point defense because we're going versus slavers, yo, and we're going to need that to deny the boarding parties. Better to not have them at all than to have to deal with them. I'm actually even going to man these as we move. There goes the shielding. Go, Mr. Gunnery Bots. Oof. Ooh, that's not good. 20 HP. We're going to start burning some of this metal, yo. Let's go. Repair, my minions! Repair! We're down to 14 HP. This is not good. This is not good. Okay, we're in. We've killed off the ion reactor down to 11 HP. Do we have? We do have slavers coming in, but point defense is working overtime. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I need this ship dead. We're down to 8 HP, 6 HP. Oof. The first one in, our personal combat bot is in to take care of business, though. There goes the other. Hostile ship is charging up the warp drive. Screw you, dude. You are not escaping from this nonsense. If I am going to lose armor over this, you are going to give me some loot. Give it up. Give it up. Ugh. 2 HP. Go. That's a hit. We're shifting weaponry. Are you... Hold on. 1. That is not the one currently firing. So we're going to go there. 2. That's the one firing. Don't change. 3. 4. Let the lasers finish the firing cycle. Then 3. Switch to the new ship. Oh boy. Oh boy. What do I do here? Let's see. We have lack of power shutting down 1 of our point defense, 2 of our point defense. That's because we have a P-gen down. So we need to get... Where is our epic engineer? Come on. Come on, little buddy. Where are you at? There he is. I need you to go repair the reactor post haste. Need to get the rest of that online. There's 1 ship down, so that's good. 32 HP. I feel like we're on the downward spiral in this ship, but I'm going to hang in there because I got to get more fate points for the next runs. Even though this run is probably doomed, we're not going to make it to a victory. We're definitely going to die in the next 2 sectors. I need to eke as many points as I can out of this so we can get better bonuses moving into the next runs. Alright, that's a dead ship. Let's retarget. Woo, buddy! We can go ahead and start replacing our stuff back now because we do not have any projectile weapons and all of the slavers have already traveled. We can take advantage of our time there. And we just need to finish eliminating this guy here. That's all his weapons offline, except for the one that our shield can shut down. There goes the reactor, and that is gonna be a kill. We have got some damaged peoples now. Good gracious. But we got 4 modules. Please give me something good. Solitary? Nope. Fuel optimizer engine. Somewhat useful, especially if we're doing tons of travel, but I don't think it's worth the storage slot at the moment. So we're going to get rid of that. Get rid of that. We've got 249 ammunition, which means we're actually in a place to mount some more ballistic weaponry if we want. I am going to store this, and then we need to... Oh dear. Oh dear. This is gonna be a train wreck raid. Let's get well, let's let them continue healing the hull at least as much as they can, everything they can reach. Heal up our containers, hopefully not lose too much fuel and organics. And then let's get our bots in. Man, we're down to 27 HP. Some of that was due to the shield loss there. We're down to 30 once you factor in all our components and whatnot. But either way... Oh, and oh no, we lost a crew. I didn't even see that. Who did we lose? Oh! We lost our least useful person. If anything, this is actually useful. Oh, one less thing we have to spend on. We took time to remember the lost one. Many meaningful thoughts shared. Oops. Sorry. Seems to me the reality is a simulation to check those who are ready to experience having absolute power. Those who hurt others with any excuse will instead get a fresh new life and an opportunity to purify their essence from non-caringness. Well, I am definitely not ready for absolute power. That we can be sure of. Alright, droids are healed. Let's heal up our organic beam. Oops, hold on. It would probably help if I actually had a med bay first. Alright, everybody in, and now we only have 2 organics, and I've screwed everything over because I didn't realize. Oh, dear. How many organics to travel to... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Frank did not do a think before he clicked the button. I don't really want this Alliance Effector, and I believe... Nope, I do not get organics, even though that is an insectoid unit. Usually you get organics from those, but this particular time, I am not going to. I will if I kill my biotech reactor, but that's like... That's keeping us alive right now, so I'm gonna roll with a strong no on that one. Let's re-kit our ship. for combat, and we're going to spool a couple of SOS signals here. If we don't die, hopefully we come out in a better place. Let's load up combat, see what we got. Alright, 35 out of 37 power. Totally reliant on keeping this reactor alive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace the non-armoring container with another reactor. And then we are going to drop in some significantly stronger cannons. We're going to burn up some of this ammunition that we have. And I am going to love every second of it. Let's do... Alright, reactor. We're going to move there. We're going to place a cannon on that weapon slot. We're going to place our better point defense on the sensor suite, which is going to leave us dead in the water, unable to detect what is coming for us. But I think that will be worth it, question mark. I'm also going to man the cannon. And I don't think I have any other drones that are capable of that. So we're going to go ahead and pull... We're going to pull a gunnery drone off of our less important PD, and we're going to put it on this guy, because we need the accuracy boost for sure. Actually, no, hold on. Who's my highest gunnery skill? You two? You two. We're going to pull the human off of this laser. We're going to put the other drone there. And that way we have our highest gunnery skills on the two least accurate weapons. I think that's about as good a thing as we can ask for. I'm going to do the same thing here to try to boost the fire rate on this. This will also let me exactly simultaneously fire all of my lasers, which once the shields are down could actually be very beneficial for us. Because when you have the same gunnery skill, all of your weapons have exactly the same characteristics. Awesome. All right, let's do an SOS signal. Hopefully, the void does not call upon us, Cthulhu. No sooner are the words out of my mouth. Okay, good. It's just the eels. We get a little research off of it. Everything is fine. It's all okay. As we roll Cthulhu again. Another small group of warp animals. Is that all that's in this sector? Am I not going to be able to get anything worth organics? Am I going to have to actually hunt a whale? It appears so. Uh-oh. Let's attack the worm. These are usually killable. Serious damage. Oh, come on. The animal escaped, and we're not going to be... Oh, we're not going to get any organics off of that. Guys, this is about as bad a set of rolls as I have had in a while. At least there's someone to fight. Slaver scum, come at me, yo. Oh no. Oh no, this is the same thing that almost killed us last time. Alright, the solution is everyone fire everything you have at this ship, and we're going to do our best to slaughter it with extreme prejudice as quickly as possible, because I got 6 guns now, yo. What do you think of this, Alpha? That's right, screw your reactor. And your EMP gun as we continue to accumulate a huge quantity of injuries. Oh dear, but that's half the HP. Let's go, let's go, let's go. 11. There's another hit. We're good there. We've got 2 cannons offline, and we're out of organics because that takes organics. I totally forgot. We've also got a laser turret down. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Now we've got slavers on board. Let's run. We're not in danger of being on fire. So let's shift that over. This is just gonna be an utterly catastrophic train wreck, I can already tell. Okay, guns. We need to reorient on the enemies that can actually do us harm, because the other is no more. 6. I have got so many guns to target. Holy cow. Alright, we've not lost anyone else yet, at least. That is all of the intruders dead. so we can go ahead and load back our combat positioning. That's going to be 4 HP, 3 HP. Come on. One more. Yeah. All right, that's dead. Target everything. Did we actually not lose any HP? Oh my goodness. We're still okay. We're still okay. And we didn't even take that much damage. Holy cow. All I need is some organics from this and we'll be good to go. Come on, give me organics on the roll, please. I don't want any more of your crappy modules. All I want is the HP. Yes, organics, hallelujah. Fate point, 2 exotics, 4 modules. Oh, I'm going to be rolling in the wealth here. There we go. We also got some shield batteries. Probably not going to be that useful to me. I'm going to get rid of those. This, though, Heron Energy Reactor, that might be useful. Although we already have a 15 auxiliary. Yeah, we're going to scrap that. We don't have enough slots to merit running something that is that weak in stats. Alright, we need an ESM module back around. We need a garden back around. We need, hold on, to load you. We need our medical cryo sleep back in place. And I think that will be all. I'm not terribly injured other than this guy. So I think we're going to leave our repairs off for another day. Unfortunately, we do go up 1 expenditure in organics things. And we are just going to carry on our merry way at a lovely 10 HP. Yeah. It's not great. I'm not going to lie. It's not great. But we're still alive. I don't need custom ship containers. That is not something I'm interested in. We're going to go ahead and take the jump to the trade sector. Because I need... Oh my goodness, that could not be more perfect. I need repairs. Oh man. Thank God. Oh. Guys, this is one of the best bridges in the entire game, and we just got one at a store. What? I am getting this. I am getting this. But we have to get rid of something before we do. Let's get rid of the other FEO, I think. And we're buying this right now. This is 3 extra armor on our ship, and it is the long-awaited 3rd pilot seat. Hell yeah. Get rid of that. We are not even going to worry about it. Okay. Let's check on crew. Do we have anyone that has a high bridge skill? We do, but they are a 12 consumption person. I think that's fine, though. We can definitely swing this. So now we just need to sell off all of our resources to be able to afford it. So confirm. We got loads of synthetics last time around due to how many modules we were able to scrap. It was glorious. So let's go ahead and heal everybody up while we have the opportunity. The resources, the time, all of that good stuff. And then we will, at this stop, fully refit our ship so that we do not end up in that kind of situation ever again. Hopefully. We've got 618 in the bank. I think that we can safely go down to somewhere around 90 organics we can probably do. I don't want to sell any explosives. We can get rid of exotics, though. That's another 608. Gonna be about everything that I want to sell. I'll sell a little bit of that, too. All right. Mark all the damage, repair. 500 credit repair bill. That hurts my soul. We're gonna buy Squidward. You on your way? Cool. You have been successfully hired. Don't want him, though. That's not going to be sustainable long term. Alright, what other kind of cool modules we got going on in here? We've got a Warp Ray Shield Breaker. This is a laser that never deflects, that does 13 damage to shields, 3 damage to everything else, and it has a 13-second EMP stun. This, my friends, is a strong as all hell laser. I think I want one. The problem is I don't have enough credits, so I suppose that is a pipe dream. Oh, unless I were willing to sell a bit more fuel. How badly do I want that? We're kind of reliant on going for the best possible weaponry combination right now, because realistically speaking, we're not going to be... This ship is just too short on slots to do anything else. And this is a highly effective weapon, as is this one. So I think we're to the point where we actually need to start ditching our projectile weapons and focusing on high accuracy lasers, because the pinpoint is going to be our salvation. So let's do that. We're going to get rid of the Gatling gun as well. I hate to do it, but we just have to. I'm sorry, dude. I know that you were a useful tool, but alas, it must be. The industrial lasers we're going to keep, because these guys are super nice. But we're going to buy this. Go ahead and sell a bit more fuel. I think we need about 100 fuel gone in order to get this. Indeed we do. Oops. Brink with the inevitable misclick. Alright, we got that bought. It will be ready to install at the next needed opportunity. Okay, well, let's load this back up. Load. Good deal. Mr. Squidward. We're going to put you over there. And now we need to load up a combat preset. I was about to say we lost a squid before, but I don't think... Yeah, we lost one of the other guys. One of, No, we don't have one. One of the ones with the big heads. That's what I'm going to roll with. Alright. Load up that. And now we load up combat stance. See where everyone goes. Make sure that everyone is optimized. You need to go here. Squid is at the shield decoy because we do not have... We don't have a real shield. I forgot that was even there. Oh dear. So we're 1 under the power requirement. It takes 5 power to kick on the Warp Ray Shield Breaker, which means that I don't even have enough to substitute that. So we should probably leave this on the Insectoid Alliance Shield Disruptor for now. Oh, dearie me. Yeah, I'm thinking that this is the best setup for right now. Once we find a better reactor, we'll go for an additional setup of a reactor. Or actually, we'll probably just replace one of these. Yeah. To get the higher energy reactor in, and then we can swap in the weapon. Excellent. So let's go ahead and do... Let's go ahead and do a pull on the gunnery. No. We're actually not going to do that. Load back up. We're going to leave him because we're going to swap this out for a point defense live in basically every encounter that we get into. So let's save our new stuff. Boom, boom. And then load back. Alright, so now our deflection has gone evasion has gone significantly higher, which is a fantastic thing to have going for us. Save that power down, and now we are set. Let's move on. Merva's system is the next one we've got going for us. We're good on metal. I am not going to fly over to those asteroids. That seems like a total waste. Right. Merva is our spawn system. So we actually need to go... Maria, I think is how that's pronounced, to minus to Hershio and then into the exit. I am not sure. I actually have no idea what or if the boss battle is on this one. This is going to be interesting to find out, because I do not recall. Okay, scans have picked up a faint signal of active, potentially dangerous technology within this field of debris. Commence scavenging operation? I think so. And we actually have synthetics to spare, so let's go ahead and print bots and not risk it. Oh, the active technology within the debris was a capital missile. Well, that's unfortunate, but we did trade up for metal, so it's not any resources lost, really. We're just going to jump to the next system. Oh my goodness, we actually don't have any enemies. What on earth? 12 excess. I'll dump it. We're not going to go to the metal. We're going to go to the trade signal, because we do not have any store for any more things. Barter for 150 metals for 50 explosives. I am not going to do that. That is a total waste. All right, let's go ahead and get over to the... Let's do reliable guns first, but I'm going to skirt this system, because I really feel like there's going to be something up here. An immense shipper station with visible damage markings all over it. It's definitely active and aware of us. One needs truly advanced technology to hide something so vast. Let's investigate. The mysterious ship just vanishes as we approach. Probably using some kind of completely unknown stealth technology. Could have been a precursor ship? Well, I get a fate point and data for it, so I am not going to complain. Let's go ahead and pick up this metal object here. Hopefully, yes, it's unlooted wreckage and we can get a module. Hallelujah, let's do this thing. Oh my goodness. We've actually gotten a grade 4 warp drive. Now, this is the one that we compared notes on earlier and was not worth it. But if we're getting one for free, is it though? 3 seconds faster reload time, 1 less armor. No, in fact, it is not. But we are going to have to store it because I don't have the room. I don't have the room for the resources. Oh my goodness. Okay. Does not appear to be... Oh, I lied. All right, there's an enemy. But we're already docked, so we will be able to get our ship set up for combat before that ship is on us. Let's go ahead and load combat positions and get some things swapping up here as we prepare. Oh, this is very useful. This is an armored rail cannon Mark III. 16-second reload time, 16 accuracy, kind of low, 5 power, high usage, but it ignores the shield and does 6 damage per shot off 3 metal, plus it adds 1 to your ship HP. Comparing that to an equivalent level attack cannon, this son of a gun does 6 damage with 2 on each projectile, same thing. But it burns 10 explosives 1 power, 18 seconds reload with 1 smaller accuracy. So this guy right here, super duper 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 good. However, we do have to consider that we are a bit low on power and we're kind of trying to shift over to higher accuracy weapons. So maybe not as good as it initially appeared. Let's go ahead and sell off all of our stuff. We need as much resources as we possibly can get our hands on. We're still running a pretty good amount of explosives, so I think we may actually need to start chunking that as time moves forward. Let's take a look at this cannon. 13-second reload, ignores shield, plus 2 armor, 1 power, 3 ammo per shot, so that's good. So this directly compares to this cannon. 1 second slower on the firing cycle, 1 more armor gain, same accuracy, lower chance of fire. I think that this cannon, though, has a heavier projectile than this one does, which makes it harder for PD to shoot down. I could be totally off on that, but these intelligent bank cannons tend to run higher HP projectiles. I'm just not sure that I want one of these, you know? I would rather have the railgun, but I think, honestly, we don't do any of these weapons. I think we stick with the beam weapons and hope for the best. The higher accuracy is just awesome. All right, we're going to assume our full combat position as we have, and we are just going to add 1 more. Oop, hold on. I need my own cargo. There we go. We're going to add one more point defense right here. Wait for that to actually cycle through. And then we will meet our enemies on the battlefield. Why do I have 5 extra power right now? Hold up a minute. 4 extra power. Why do I have 4 extra power? I could run another gun. Let's mount that. I think that'll work, actually. I know it'll work. Oh, that's good. That's really good. So we'll take the gunnery bot and we'll put him over here on this guy. It's going to be a little dinky laser, but hey, it never deflects and it fires really fast. It'll be reliable HP that we are stripping off the enemy ship. All right, let's go out of the station. Approaching 3 unshielded ships. Seems they have 3 weapon systems each. It is, of course, the Slaver clan. So the danger here is not so much in the ships themselves. It is the people that are coming at us, yo. We're going to fire literally everything. Oh, wow, that's inaccurate. Holy cow. It's because we have good gunnery skills on all the others. Watch what happens when this bot comes in. And dink. Much more reasonable. Okay, half the HP, and we shorted out the reactor, so that's going to be massively beneficial for us. There goes the ship. And 6. Get that killed off. We actually killed the ship fast enough that it wasn't even able to launch the boarding parties. That is just... Oh, that's good. Also, they're stagger firing instead of synchronized firing their pods. So we're going to be able to pick off each one of those as they come in. Fan-freaking-tastic. Let's go ahead and get everybody else firing. Go, 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 go. Ooh, and there's the reactor. That's why you want the maximum possible accuracy every single time. If you're able to do that, you can then kill the ship with ease because they can't shoot back at you. Good stuff. Not useful stuff, but good stuff. Oh, that's actually useful. And store. Excellent, excellent. I feel like the settings on this game really mess with the audio more than you think they will. Because it feels like the audio is really quiet right now. All right. Successful combat was had that day. Let's go ahead and swap back so we can go to our little bit greener run here. Go ahead and get our sensors back online. And let's visit these last couple of trading facilities before we tackle the end game. Right. So I still don't have sensors. Why do I not have sensors? Hello? Did I straight up completely misclick that? Really? Really now? That was not my brightest moment, that's for sure. Okay. We'll go back over to organics. Sell off what we can. That is... I'm going to hang on to these exotics because 30 is not a great sale price. We're going to sell off the majority of this. And then we'll jump over to the next place. Which is quite close, actually. Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum. It does not appear that there's any enemies in this system, which is good freaking news for me. So let's look at some new tasty guns. That is a mining laser Mark 6. 6 lasers at 18 accuracy, dealing 6 total damage across 6 beams with a 14-second reload. So that's 2 more damage than we're doing, 3 times as many beams, but it's taking more than 50% longer to reload, and the accuracy is lower. So I think we're going to stick with the beam weapons we have. However, I am going to snag this industrial missile platform. I think I've only found this like maybe 2 or 3 times. Other than the spawning it on your ship, and this is such a good rocket launcher, I am taking it. So we're going to go ahead and sell off all of our goods. Yoink. Yoink. And since we're running 2 very ammo-hungry weapon launchers, we're going to mark damage. We're going to buy our rocket platform. Oh dear. Hold on. Let me rethink that slightly. We're going to scrap our least necessary thing, and then we're going to buy our rocket platform. And then we're going to spend all the rest of our credits on explosives, because golly, we need it. Alright. Everything else looks pretty good, so we are going to go back out to the star and get on to mercenaries. Come here, little buddy. Oh, there's active biotech and a shipwreck over there. Oh, that could get spicy. Gunnery skill is good. I think we're going to take it. It's only... Oh, we just spent all of our credits. Hold on. We can remedy that situation quite easily. Alright, back on target. As I was saying, hire a crew member. Nobody else looks like they have a good enough suite of benefits to merit having another crew member, so we're going to go ahead and just bail on those. And no useful modules to be had. Alright, active biotech. I gotta go check it out. Biotech is good tech. Attempt to disable the defense systems with ranged fire. Send a boarding team to neutralize the enemy ship with 3 crew. The defense systems are active, but it is unresponsive to our communication attempts. Alright, so the deal with this encounter is, if you successfully pull this off with a boarding team, you get a really good module. You have a chance to sustain injuries up to severe injuries, or potentially even lose a crew member over this. And then if you disable the defense systems, you get a boatload of organics, but you're very unlikely to roll a module. However, your ship remains safe with the crew in it. We're going to send a boarding team. We're going to send a boarding team. And critical injuries received. Our boarders received severe damage from the ship's defenses during the approach and had to return mid-operation. No one else volunteers to board. Well, that is going to be... Oof. Oof. Destroy and scavenge or show mercy and leave. I think we're going to destroy... No. No. We're farming fate points, right? Let's show mercy and leave. Alright, cool. +1 fate point. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Alright, let's go out to the warp gate. I don't want to... You know what? Screw it. We'll check the metal objects and then we'll go. Scans show faint signs of an active technology. I'm actually going to scavenge with the mothership this time. It's the same event. Screw that. Well, we lost 2 hull, but I don't think that'll be the end of the world. We're going to park right here next to the warp gate, and we are going to go over our ship with a fine-tooth comb for optimization so that we do not die in this encounter. Now, after loading everyone up, let's take a look. See, we've got 1 extra power, which seems to fluctuate. Because I gained 3 from getting rid of the exotic sensor. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. Okay, point events, go. I would also love to have another point events, but I don't believe that I can actually put it in here because that is all of my explosive storage. So we're going to want to mount 1 rocket launcher here. Then we're going to want to swap these 2. Do I have another organics? I do. Organics and fuel. We're going to move this here, and then we're going to mount our other rocket launcher. And this is a fairly accurate weapon to begin with, so what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to put 2 gunnery bots on this, because that way, leave our better PD with the gunnery dude. That way, we are able... Oh, I have... Oh, no. No. Hold on. You go there. Yeah, I do have 4. I keep forgetting that I have 4 of those. These will fire in sync, which is critical when you're using missile weaponry. That puts us at 35 out of 37. Just to be safe, I'm going to drop a spare reactor in here so that if we do lose one of our reactors, we don't have our energy dip as far for as long, so we can keep more systems online. And in fact, that's actually a pretty good principle to follow, to the point that I'm tempted to swap out another reactor, but I think we'll leave it the way that it is. Most of the rest of the systems either contribute armor or something active to our ship's defenses. So let's go for the warp gate. There's the Guardian. 2 ships guarding the gate. They refuse our comm request and will most likely attack if we approach. Let's go ahead and prepare for battle. Oh, it's the Pirate Lair. I forgot about this one. Okay, so the danger here is this exotic dual ray projector, which is just so insanely strong. If this thing penetrates your shields, you are... Oh, you are borked. But thankfully, there's not a ton of stuff that affects the shield that these ships are carrying. So basically, we just need to disable things as quickly as possible, because the real kicker is the amount of bullet hail that this ship can throw at you. Look at this. We've got 10 projectiles every time those go through a firing cycle. 13. They have an EMP shuriken sniper. 25 second stun with a 20 accuracy. If that hits us, that's going to be bad news. Basically, this entire thing is just rigged to take us out as quickly as possible. So we're going to go ahead and target as many weapon subsystems as we can. And then our 2 rocket launchers, we're just going to target so that we have a chance of hitting the cockpit and then the greatest possible chance of hitting the hull. Because these are very, very high damage dealing weapons. It's going to be 4 damage per firing cycle with no deflection, which just saved our butt there. Thank goodness for that. And we are just going to try to wreak havoc. Ho, we got a fire out of that one. Shields aren't even down yet, and the missile launchers are already shredding out the HP. That is good. Half the HP, 2/3 of the shield HP off of the laser firing cycles, though, and there's the shield down. So that's going to be them exposed. Uh-oh. All right, cool. Beam ray did not penetrate the shield, but I think 10 seconds to reload, 8 seconds. It's going to hit us before we can get the shield back up. I think the shield will come up midway through and disrupt the firing cycle, though, so it might be okay still. Oh my goodness, we actually killed it. What? All right. Hey, I'm not going to complain. That was way better than I thought we were going to do. And we even... Oh, nope, we do have a build. A border. Oh, that is actually super effective weaponry. Look at that. I'm glad we picked up all these people. This is way more combat effective than I thought it would be. I am genuinely thrilled with how this ship is performing right now. We came through one of the more annoying boss battles. What with all those tricky projectiles hitting you and terrible things that can potentially happen, it actually went really, really well for once. Am I using up all of my RNG again? I feel like I'm using up all of my RNG again. Okay, this is an explosives combinator. This is actually quite handy. 300 synthetic, 60 fuel in exchange for 120 explosives. So this is basically a 3-to-1 exchange, which is equivalent to what you would get in a shop. So if you have synthetics to spend, you should definitely pick up this explosives combinator. I do not have synthetics to expend. So, whoa, hold up. I did not have that installed. Why did you? Oh, that's a glitch and a half. Oh well, at least I have full storage of explosives, I guess. Huh. I'm gonna get rid of that before that happens again, because I need those synthetics. Yeah, don't go taking my resources. That's not very nice. Get out of here with that nonsense. Alright, mining sector. Let's go ahead and take it. New perk unlocked, the Friend of Truth. Okay, cool. That's going to be another permanent upgrade if we can actually get to the end of this and have enough fate points to do anything. I feel like my fate points total is lower for the amount of sectors I've cleared than it typically is. I think I've not been rolling the best options on the events. So this is an unexplored sector, used to be part of Earth Alliance, but now it's been claimed by the Squid. Been looking into the available data on their technology. Seems their ships have not the best stealth technology. Getting a decent stealth decryptor might save us from unnecessary fights. Okay, cool. We're going to do manual level ups again, and this time I'm going to actually do them because we need to keep our people ready. And let me go back to the ship momentarily, because we need to finish sorting this stuff. I need my peoples repaired, both droid form and human form. Come on. Come on. You did a good job, man. I can't get mad at you, Meepy. You saved my ship from that Frankensteinian-looking contraption that came in through the nuke slot. Nuke slots! Oh, snap. I forgot. We need to be manufacturing nukes when we have the ability to. I have the ability to. We're doing it. Alright, cool. Now we need organics because I just spent all of my organics again on this. There's a station nearby. I might just risk the damage to my crew and do it anyway. I think that's what I'm going to do, actually. Alright, so this is going to be our combat configuration that we save. I'm going to assume that all of these modules get swapped in important circumstances, and you know what? Actually, now that I say that out loud, we're not doing that thing. We're just going to replace these, and again, we need a ship redesign. Before we go a whole lot further. Our storage has actually worked out pretty well, so I'm not going to swap out this other guy. I'm just going to load up all of our downtime stuff. And that should work absolutely fine. Little bit higher organics expenditure than we had before, but all in all, I would say that we came through that battle about as well as we possibly could have, and our ship is surprisingly space-worthy for the hell that we've been through. Alright guys, that is going to be where I wrap it up for today. As always, thank you so much for watching through, joining me on this trip. Hopefully you're learning some good things about the game. A little bit better how to move yourself forward, especially on a ship as difficult to play as the Tigerfish is. And I do hope that you will join me tomorrow for another little section of this run. Also, thank you to everyone who supports these videos in every way that you do. Credits are probably showing now. I really do appreciate you people. I will catch y'all next time.